Hey guys, we're going to be checking out the Mahdi custom ROM for the Nexus 5 today. The link to the XDA thread is in the description if you want to try this for yourselves. Now this is one of the most customizable ROMs you will ever come across. It's fully feature packed with pretty much every option you can think of, and nearly every aspect of the ROM can be tweaked or themed in some way. Now that's great, but due to that I really can't cover every aspect in this video as it would just take too damn long, but I think you'll get a good idea of what Mahdi-ROM is all about. So yeah, let's go ahead and check it out. Now the settings menu looks pretty much the same as stock Android, but it does have some additional options. You'll notice a new section named Custom and a tab named Customization. This is where the real meat of the options are, but you also have a built-in kernel manager. Now there are some options buried within normal menus. For example, the sound tab has additional options like timeout and advanced options like volume, rocker music controls and safe headset volume, not to mention CyanogenMod's mods, quiet hours, vibration duration and also power sounds. The display tab also has some additional features, for example screen recorder where you can change the bitrate and resolution, the battery light which is customizable, and also the notification light which is customizable for each application. Privacy guard and a blacklist is also included to give you more control over what apps can use what data, and yeah, let's go ahead and get into the bulk of the customization. Now you can see just by diving into the customization tab just how many options are available to you. If you love customization, you've definitely come to the right place. Pretty much every area of this ROM has an option you can mess with. All the status bar options you see in other custom ROMs are included, so different battery styles, colors and the data traffic monitor. You can fully customize the quick tiles, you can add and remove, change the transparency, and you can add a custom image to the notification area. You can set a notification reminder in the notification shade by hitting the space next to the date. Of course, this has to be turned on in the settings first, and you can have this send you a notification at a certain time, or you can just have it present in the notification shade to remind you of a specific event. It gives you more than one option for multitasking. Slim Recents is included, which you saw in the introduction. You can either choose this or the default AOSP Recents. I'm enjoying the Slim version. It seems quicker to switch between apps over the default. Apps can be expanded to see the tile preview, and switching is as simple as tapping. You can also swipe to close, although unfortunately there isn't a close all option. There are some settings here you can mess with. You can have it show on the left hand side, you can change the size, and by default it's a little bit big for my liking, so I made it a little bit smaller, and change whether you want all the apps to be in expanded mode. Now to change back to AOSP you simply untick Slim Recents, the UI will restart, and yeah, that's it, you're good to go. One of my favourite custom ROM features is included lock screen notifications, and I just adore these. I'd love to see them become a feature on stock Android. I love the way they look and I find them very useful. Now as expected with this ROM, there's no shortage of options for the lock screen. You've got ring targets, lock screen backgrounds, and some detailed options like the lock handle icon, target color, and so on. There are also some detailed options for your lock screen notifications. You've got things like pocket mode, wake on notification, notification background color, and loads more. One of the options you don't see in many custom ROMs is animation control, and Mahdi-ROM cranks it up to 11 with this. Everything from CRT to list view to progress bar animations are customizable here. You can see you can even change the toast animation, and there are loads of ones to choose from here, so you just have to go through them and select the ones you want. You can even change the system animation, so if you don't like the way an app switches between another one, you can go ahead and change that. You've also got animation duration at the bottom, so you can make it quicker or slower. List view animation is another one people love to mess around with. There's loads of options as well in here. You just have to go through them and see which one is your favorite. We'll choose scale. You can go to test list view and see what it looks like, but as soon as you actually press it, it's actually available system wide, so you can go into your settings and check it out here, and it looks pretty awesome. Another one of my favorite features here is you can also customize the progress bars. Not only are they much smoother than on the stock factory image, but you can mess with the speed, color, and lots more. It even has a driving mode included, and once you've turned it on, you can actually set it to read out your SMS, the caller names, or even the song track. Going into the battery menu, you'll find a fully fledged battery saving mode, which of course can be fully controlled. You can set it to turn on at a certain time or battery level. It can disable your Wi-Fi, GPS, or even downclock your CPU. I mentioned previously that it came with a kernel manager. The ROM itself comes bundled with a custom kernel that has a fair number of options you can mess with. For example, CPU frequency, undervolting, fast charge, read ahead value, and so on. In terms of the performance, it seems pretty damn snappy straight out the box. I haven't noticed any slowdowns even with a lot of these features active, so that's great. Battery life seems decent to me. You could always flash a custom kernel if you wanted to help with that a little bit more, but in the XDA thread people are getting some pretty solid battery life. But overall, I'm really enjoying this ROM. There's loads of different options. If you're someone who loves a ton of different options to customize and mess around with, definitely give this ROM a shot. So let me know what you guys think. Peace out.